Welcome to Mutt's American Crime. I'm your host, Mutt, and this is where we delve deep into the darkest corners of unsolved mysteries and cold cases, one crime at a time, in hopes of shedding a bit of light into the darkness. Again, I am your host, Mutt, and today we are revisiting a haunting case that has left the community of Chesapeake, Virginia, searching for answers for over a decade. The double murder of Mason Jones and Joshua Compton in Chesapeake, Virginia. It was just after midnight on April 15th, 2009, when Diane Compton, Joshua's mother, opened the door and told Mason he had company. It was spring break, and the two boys had planned a night of video games, pizza, and junk food. Mason went downstairs and not long after was joined by Joshua, who was a bit slower because just the day before he had come home from having had an appendectomy. According to police records there in Chesapeake, there were two men at the door who engaged in conversation with Joshua and Mason for about 10 minutes. Both appeared slightly older than Joshua and Mason. Then, without warning, they opened fire. Both teens were shot multiple times. After the attack, the suspects fled the scene, entering a car with a third individual driving. Joshua's mother, who was inside the home at the time, was unable to identify the shooters. The Chesapeake Police Department responded swiftly, but despite their efforts, the case remains unsolved some 15 years later. The only lead they have is a suspect description, which is as follows: a stocky black man, approximately 5'8" tall, with squinty eyes and a wide face, wearing a white cap or bandana covering his ears, and a blue, feather down coat. Over the years, the families of Mason and Joshua have kept their memories alive, hoping for justice. Yet, despite numerous tips and the passage of time, no arrests have been made. The case has become one of Chesapeake's most endearing cold cases. If you have any information about this case, no matter how small it may seem, please contact the Chesapeake Crime Line at 1-888-LOCK-YOU-UP. That's 1-888-LOCK and the letter U, up. Your tip could be the key to bringing closure to this heartbreaking chapter for these two families. Thank you for joining me on this journey into America's unresolved tragedies. If you have any thoughts or information, please reach out. I can be reached at CelticMutt1970@gmail.com. That's CelticMutt1970@gmail.com. Until next time, stay vigilant, stay informed, and never stop seeking the truth. This has been Mutt's American Crime. And remember, history may have forgotten the truth, but we're here to dig it up. So stay tuned.